Thanks Odoo for sponsoring this video and helping to make what we do possible. Running your own business brings a lot of freedom, but also a lot of admin. That's where Odoo can help. With Odoo's invoicing app, you can create and send professional invoices in just seconds. Select your customer and your products and services, set the payment terms, and hit send. You can track everything from one place, including conversations, notes, and payment status. And when payments come in, they're automatically matched. No more chasing or guesswork. You can even connect your bank and offer online payments through Stripe, PayPal, and more. The best part, Odoo's invoicing app is completely free for life. With its first app offer, that includes unlimited hosting and support. And if you ever need more tools, you can access the full suite of apps starting at just $24.90 USD per month. Ready to simplify your invoicing? Check out the link in the description to get started with Odoo. The absolute heart of a big city is not generally a place where you find a lot of tiny houses, but here, only minutes from downtown Sydney, we have discovered a beautiful tiny home that is an absolute treasure. Hey Zoe, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Bryce.
How's it going? G'day Reece, how you doing, mate?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you. It is so nice to meet the both of you, and wow, what a place you've got here.
Thank you, we love it.
This tiny house has quite a story, doesn't it?
It does. It is one of the first in the eastern suburbs of Sydney.
And it's fully legal, isn't it?
Fully legal. It's just been certified as of last week.
We recently got our occupational certificate, so we're allowed to live in it now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how did that all come about? Like, what kind of process did you have to go through to get this legal?
Oh my goodness, so much. So we had already designed it and started working with a company in Queensland. And we had actually had several features that had to be taken out and several design things that had to be changed even after it had already been done. It was wild.
So what kind of boxes did you have to tick to actually get this across the line with council?
So there was a lot of things that we had to do. So we had to connect it all up to the mains with the sewage, the rainwater tank, making sure that it's self-sufficient, getting power and gas and all of that stuff, and then making sure that they were all done by licensed trades. So that was a bit of a process.
Distance from the wall, distance from the fence,
boundary lines,
the
even
loft.
the height of it had to meet the RLs. So
right.
Even that was a bit of a headache. It's pretty much there now. So
great, it's here now and all boxes are ticked.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And here on this property, this is such a cool spot. We are just a stone's throw away from Sydney, which is amazing, but it could not have been easy to get the tiny house into here. How did you do that?
I can't wait for you guys to see the videos of us getting it in. This fit literally down the driveway with maybe half a foot each side. And this crazy guy that we hired, at one point we had it in the backyard and he'd hooked up his ute and we were just dragging it sideways across the garden. And they have a pool, so we were just trying to make it and make sure it didn't fall into the pool. At one point I was laying on the floor leg pressing it while my brother and my other siblings on the side were deadlifting it just to inch it over because we had to come down and then we had to turn it and then we had to slide across and then we had to come through the trees.
we had Zoe's dad up in the tree and his vandals chopping the tree down because the branches were too low. It knocked the fence down. It was chaos that day.
But it's here now and it looks absolutely fantastic. And Zoe, this is your family home here, isn't it?
Yes, our beautiful family home. We have lived here for 24 years, is it?
24, 25 years.
25 years. It must be 25 years. And it's just our favourite place as a family to be and spend time. So it's amazing that we got to put this on this property.
Yeah, it really is. And amazing that you get to have that family connection here as well.
Yes, we were living inside the house actually, right after we got married for a year, just before actually, and then right after we got married. So we were living that beautiful kind of family blend life, which was difficult at times, but because we're so close to like our siblings and my parents are amazing, it was actually a beautiful experience. And you hadn't lived in a family home for a while. So I think it was just really cool having a really beautiful family dynamic. And then once we moved in to the tiny house and we had a little bit more space and a bit more privacy, it was just amplified it even more because then we got to enjoy like coming up for family dinners even more so. So it's been an incredible, beautiful experience. I'm just so grateful.
Yeah. That's lovely. And you actually did a lot of the build of this tiny home yourselves, didn't you? Reece, I know you've got a background in construction.
Yeah, so I've been working in construction, say, the last 9 years now. So washed up chippy, watch a few YouTube videos, have a crack at it myself. So yeah, most of it done by ourselves, myself and Zoe. Watched a lot of your guys' videos, get different ideas on things, and then yeah, had a crack at it ourselves.
Fantastic. What was it like actually getting to work on your own project for a change?
Very stressful. This whole thing has been
Higher
very
stakes.
stressful. Yeah. There are lots of fights,
testing on
lots
our
of
marriage.
arguments, but to see where it is now and to see how far we've come just makes it very worth it.
And Zoe, you're training for the Commonwealth Games at the moment, aren't you?
Yes, very exciting dreams that I've been chasing down for the past 5 years since we've met. It's been a wild ride with that as well.
Yeah. And you're competing in weightlifting.
Yes, competing in weightlifting and pretty much get to keep the dream alive through Reece supporting us and working part-time, but living in the tiny house and being mortgage-free has just allowed for me to focus so much on training, especially this year. I made the Australian weightlifting team last year and was competing internationally for the first time.
Wow.
And it was always exciting coming back home to the tiny. And then once we had fully paid it off, it felt like a huge weight off our shoulders. And this year I was able to take even more time off work and just have so much support leading into the Commonwealth Games and all the dreams that I'm chasing.
And after the Commonwealth Games, you've already got your eyes on the Olympics.
Yes, we would love to have a baby first. So there is this nice small window between the Commonwealth Games and the Olympics in LA. I have no idea if it's possible, but you have to try.
You have to try. Absolutely. I love that. And the home just looks so fantastic here. Can you tell me about the design?
Yes, so we definitely were involved in the design process together, but I was looking up how to draw architectural designs myself because I wanted to be really clear with the builder on what I wanted. And I did refer back to Reece a lot with all the design ideas that I had, and I'm not sure if you had any objections really to the...
No, I was pretty happy with
Pretty
it.
happy with it. Yeah. Safe to say I did design the house.
Safer for the marriage that way.
Definitely.
I'm not the greatest with aesthetics.
And the style just looks really good. It totally fits into the section too.
It does. We had an idea of where we wanted to put it in the garden, so that was also taken into consideration. It slots into this space quite beautifully.
It sure does. It's very modern, isn't it?
It is. We wanted black. We love black, all black. And the way it kind of melts into the fence and like the way that the greenery looks around it is something that we knew would pop and look really nice.
And what size is the tiny house?
It is 7 meters long by 2.4.
Great.
So definitely road legal.
And you've brilliantly extended this home with this lovely outdoor area as well.
Yeah, so we had a crack at making a deck. Again, YouTube video. Took about 4 days to build that deck. Got a little bit of help from Zoe's dad to put it all together. Yeah, it just opens up the place. So when we open up the doors, open up the windows, and we get that nice indoor outdoor living.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, already I absolutely love the style of this tiny house and I cannot wait to see the inside. Can we check it out?
Absolutely.
Alrighty,
do it.
let's go. I absolutely love the style of this house. It just has such a strong elemental feeling.
Yes, we wanted that. We love like the concrete, we love the exposed timber, we love all like the stainless steel and then the copper elements. It's something that was actually we both really loved.
Yeah, industrial look. It just works for us. It makes us feel comfortable in our home.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that think you have to go for really light colors in a tiny house, but I find the darker colors can just be so calming.
I totally agree. It always feels like a really warm and creative space. Like I love light bright, that's why we have so many windows, but I love the dark walls. Like it feels like a really moody, creative space to be in.
It really does. The look that you've created on these walls is just so nice. How did you actually do this?
So initially we wanted to do a wash of the timber because we wanted that exposed timber look. We love like the knots of the wood. So we ended up just getting some black dye, it was almost black dye, and then we mixed it with some other water-based thing and just ended up rolling it over so that you could see all the knots and kind of the lines in the woods that make it look raw and rustic.
Yeah, it certainly just adds so much character. And the lighting in here is beautiful as well. I like these really indirect LED lighting channels that you've run on the periphery of the home and then all of these wonderful feature spotlights as well.
Yes, lighting is so important. As someone who's just overstimulated, I think most of the time, just being out in bright lights all the time, especially bright like white lights, coming home to like just the warm LEDs and they're dimmable, and then just having spotlights where we need the direct light. It's just so calming. It's such a nice moody light to just relax in.
Yeah, perfect. Beautiful timber on this floor too.
We absolutely love it. It's cypress pine. It just happened to be that my parents wanted to redo their deck, and this isn't outdoor decking. So my dad had so much upkeep trying to keep this outside. But when they had decided to change the decking, we said, we'll take it off your hands. And it came out so beautifully. It was a painstaking amount of work. We touched every piece of timber like 20 times for 20 different reasons.
Denailing it, trimming all the edges, shaving the top, shaving the bottom, making sure they're straight. It was
and then
a big
we laid
process,
the floor wrong.
And then we laid the floor wrong, and it was a bunch of learning curves.
But it's beautiful.
It's turned out great.
And it was like, it was the deck that I grew up on. My uncle came from South Africa to build it with my dad, and now we get to have it on the floor of our home. So it's just beautiful.
I love that. Lovely lounge as well. I love the feature wall that you've created there as well, with all of the nifty storage, and it creates such a lovely place to display all of your treasures.
That was one of the early features or early design ideas that we had. And when we were going through various antique stores, we started like finding all these little boxes, and I was like, that's it. It just made for a really cool storage space. And that one of those shelves actually I found on the side of the road. So yeah, just wanted to make it as recycled and funky as possible.
Yeah, it looks really good. Great spot for the couch as well, just being able to open up the bifold doors and take in all of the garden.
It's the best.
Yeah, that was the idea. So have that there because we've got a beautiful garden, so we wanted to make use of that. Open up the doors and just enjoy it for the morning coffee.
It's a super cool coffee table as well. The galvanized box on the coasters just looks so good.
We love that. We were looking everywhere for a coffee table because it had to have another function, obviously, in a tiny house. And when I found it, it didn't actually have wheels on it, but we put those on to make it even more functional. And when I saw how much room was inside it, I was like, we can fit all of our linen in this.
Yeah.
And so it's actually our linen cupboard / coffee table, and we roll it around wherever we need it, and it's actually one of my favorite things.
Yeah, it fits the vibe.
It sure does.
We have a pretty cool desk feature at the back. Sometimes Reece works from home and he's able to flip it up and either sit on the coffee table or grab a chair, and then he's able to put his screen up and have his keyboard out and all snacks and other things. It's actually a massive desk.
It is.
So it's pretty cool, other little practical feature of the living space.
Yeah, it sure is. Great addition. And I love the use of the concrete in here as well. This concrete countertop that sort of extends from the breakfast bar and into the outdoors. This is just such a great feature.
This was one of my first ideas that I had, because I normally see the window have like that little lip, because obviously the window closes into like the bottom part of it.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to be a table that was inside outside, because I have such a big family. I wanted to be able to have as many people around the table with nothing in between. So Reece made the outside of it, what's it called? The
Like
mold.
formwork, mold, yeah.
Yeah. And then, we got everything that we needed to put it together, and it turned out perfectly.
It sure did.
I love it.
And especially paired with that giant gas strut window too. That really is such a striking element.
It's got to be a highlight of the whole home. It was a non-negotiable, for sure.
Yeah. I love this light fitting above it too. That's so cool.
My brother and his wife found this at a little antique store.
Is it an old chip lamp or something?
There is a stamp on it that alludes to it being a part of a
Fire department?
fire department. Yeah. So it's
really?
an old fire department light.
Cool.
That's right.
That is a really neat feature. I like that. And the kitchen as well looks super functional. Again, use of the concrete and that beautiful sink too.
We love the sink. That's something that we watched on so many of your episodes. You were like, I love a big sink.
Yeah.
And we were just like, we have to have a good sink. It just literally played on my mind so much. I could hear your voice.
And I bet you didn't regret it.
I didn't regret it. No, I didn't regret it.
And it looks like you've got a good amount of storage in the kitchen too.
So much storage. We use that bottom one as a pantry, and then the others are just filled with cups and other things, and we just have so much space. It's been the most functional kitchen and the most functional pantry that we've ever had.
Yeah, it's so nice being able to open up your pantry and see everything that's in it and not missing out on anything or nothing goes off. So
Yeah.
it's super practical and super handy.
Absolutely. Really cool style with the hanging pots in front of the window too. I like that.
I feel like it's a very Italian feature for some reason. And my mum's Italian. She actually loves that feature about it. And it's just, again, it's one of those really functional things that just happens to look cool.
Yeah. And then what's the storage you've got behind you there?
So the storage here is our wardrobe. It was a washing machine as well, which broke. So we just moved it out and now it's just our washing basket.
Right.
But it fits a lot in there.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And up there is your sleeping loft.
Yes, our cozy sleeping loft. We actually love being up there. We made sure that Reece could be sitting up where the roof is tallest. So we have plenty of room up there and it's so cozy, even in summer.
And we've got the window there looking out over the trees. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. You open up the window in summertime, there's a nice breeze that comes through. So yeah, it is a nice peaceful place up there.
Yeah. Cool ladder to access it too.
Yes, this is one of, most things in here that's off Facebook Marketplace or just secondhand. This wonderful lady, she just used it as her painting ladder in her workshop. And I love that there's just all this paint all over it and it kind of fit the design perfectly. We just had to cut the legs and put something on the bottom so that it could grip. And it's so easy to take up and down and it's now a part of the feature of the tiny house.
Beautiful. And the design of your bathroom is absolutely striking. First off, I love that door.
That's a pretty cool feature. That is something I literally just had a picture in my head and I was like, I need to make this happen. And Reece made it happen.
Yeah, so we bought the door off Facebook Marketplace again.
Antique, 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, owned by an old NRL player.
No way.
Hall of Famer. And then we also got the stained glass that is in there off Facebook Marketplace
From
again.
another lady. Oh, she was so lovely.
Cut a little square out of the door, slot the window in there, glue it in, make it look pretty, and then, yeah, we've got a beautiful door there.
I think one of the cool things about treasure hunting on places like Facebook Marketplace is all of the cool people that you get to meet. Because each and every one of these items that you bring into your home, it has this existing story and this history, and then you go and you get to meet all of these cool people that have collected it before you, and I just love that part of the story.
Absolutely. I mean, that door is just one of so many things in this house. Our countertop, our kitchen bench top, was from this wonderful family in Lithgow, and it was their family dinner table. And it's mango wood, and she told me all about mango wood, and she was so excited about tiny houses. And yeah, everyone you meet, you get to share your story, and they get to share theirs.
And the way that you've styled the bathroom is just so cool as well. All of that tile work is exquisitely done.
We found most of the tiles on Marketplace and then I just had to buy some of those tiles, which I was able to find online. The lovely lady helped me. And it's just that beautiful, warm kind of like jungle colour. Whenever I'm in the bathroom, I just feel like I'm in such a beautiful haven.
Yeah. The way that you've used the mirror behind the toilet is really clever as well. It definitely expands the space.
It's one entire piece.
Wow.
And that mirror was like the line between us moving into the house or not, because we couldn't put the toilet in until the mirror went in. And the mirror kept getting lost. And it was just chaos. And getting it in and putting it, like gluing it to the wall, I think was one of the highlights of the whole building experience. And it looks really good.
It looks really good. It looks really good. And the Riverstone basin in there too. Wow, I love that. And the way that it's positioned as well is really nice because you can obviously see it from the rest of the house when the door's open.
Absolutely. I had an idea of like the window being at the end of the hallway, so you're always looking into the window, and obviously then the door feature and then having the sink feature. I think there's a lot of really beautiful things that kind of you get to enjoy and experience all the time. But that sink was another Marketplace find. A lovely lady, she actually was making them. She said it's handmade and she was...
Wow.
Yeah, she didn't speak very good English, but yeah, I was able to understand and she showed me all the other things she was making and it was incredible.
Very cool storage in the bathroom too.
Yes. That was a conversation back and forth between Reece and I.
Took some
Convincing.
yeah. Yeah, it's definitely grown on me.
And how long have you been living here now?
We have been living in here for 2 years, this Christmas coming. We moved in on Christmas morning about 3 a.m., 4 a.m. we finished the tiny house and we made sure we did it. We slept on the couch Christmas morning.
We didn't have our bed yet.
We had about 2 hours sleep before family breakfast on Christmas morning. So that was very special though. We had our little Christmas tree here all lit up. But yeah, that was a good time.
And what's it been like living in the home?
It's been amazing. So functional, so easy. It's a space that truly reflects us, our style. Living in here has been an absolute dream.
Like you said, it's very easy. Cleaning your house in 5 minutes because it's so small. But yeah, as long as everything's tidy, it's a very functional space. And I've got this little bad boy here. Saves me from washing dishes, so that's one of my favourite items in the house. Wanted. Done a few dishes in my time, so yeah, that's a purchase well worth it.
A simple man to please.
It's our dream come to life. Something that we visualized, we envisioned for so long, we talked about. Even all the mistakes we made along the way, it almost makes it better. It's just, it means everything. I'm so emotional thinking about it. Like, don't cry. Yeah, living in this space has just been, it's been amazing.
Yeah, just being there throughout that whole process is crazy. We've got so many memories that we've made in here. We've become stronger in our marriage while building this. Like I said earlier, there was a lot of ups and downs throughout this process, but we've come out on top and we've come out better.
And obviously with this home, you've done so much clever sourcing of materials, utilizing so many secondhand and reclaimed materials. You've done so much of the labor in here yourselves. Can we talk about the cost that was involved in building this?
Doing a lot of things ourselves actually ended up costing us a little bit more because we had to get it done properly afterwards,
right.
Which was a learning experience. But I think overall, we could say about like 150.
We probably spent about
150 all up.
150,000.
So you've been living in the home now for almost 2 years, but you guys have a pretty big life transition coming up. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, my family home has been sold. Our whole family's moving on to the next chapter of our lives, and it means that we are able to buy our first property in Sydney, which is cool.
Congratulations.
That's our second property. This counts as a property. No.
100%.
This totally counts.
Yes.
We'll count it, yeah.
Our second home.
Yeah.
For legal reasons, we're first home buyers, so our first home. Which is super exciting. An apartment next door to my sister, who's just about to have a baby, has just come on the market. So we're going to put an offer in and hopefully move in next door to my sister and her wonderful husband and the baby soon.
That is so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It must be bittersweet though. This has been your family home your whole life and you poured so much of yourselves into this tiny house. This could not have been an easy thing for you to let go of.
It was difficult when we started floating the idea of selling the house and selling the tiny house with the house. I thought we crane it out. We find a way to get this thing out of here. But I think there's something really beautiful about like making all the memories and enjoying it and savoring it. And then I guess once we realized that we were moving out, it just like it makes you so much more grateful for everything. And it makes you think back to all of the memories and all the good times and all the experiences that you had, not only in the big house, but also in the tiny house. Like I've been thinking of things over the past few weeks that I hadn't thought of in years. So I think it's sad that we're leaving this space and my beautiful family home, but it's been such an honor to look back on all the memories and to think of all the incredible times that we have had, and that now another family gets to come and enjoy them. Hopefully they enjoy the tiny house as well. I'm not sure if it's going to be their vibe, but
I'm sure they will love it. This is just such a beautiful and special place that you've created here. They would be crazy not to make use of it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, I just love the space that you've created. It's so full of character. I can really see that this was a tiny house that has been created by two people who love and have really dreamed of building their own space. You can just see there is just so much personalization, so many wonderful features that you've built into this home, and it's just a space that feels amazing to be in. And I'm just so excited for you both and this next wonderful adventure you have. Congratulations on the apartment and starting your family and going to hopefully the Olympics in a couple of years. That's all just really so exciting for both of you. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing home with me.
Thank you so much, Bryce.
Thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
coming.
I am absolutely in love with this tiny home. What Zoe and Reece have created here is so incredibly special. This is a house that true heart and soul has been poured into. You can see it in every detail and every unique feature and every beautiful pop of unusual design that has been painstakingly built into this home. This place is absolutely incredible. I also love that this home has now actually propelled them into this whole new part of their lives. I can really tell that this is very, very hard for them to let go of now, but this home has given them the gift of a new beginning. Being able to sell this and now being able to move onto the housing ladder and into the next part of their journey, I think is just so exciting for them. And I love that that is a gift that this home has helped to give them.